Hey everyone, Josh here. Thanks for joining me for this gameplay of myself and my good buddy Azire here. We are in our Skoda T50s, our Tier 9s. I think this was our first or second game that we actually played together in these things. I mean, I've played like thousands of games with Azire, probably easily hundreds, maybe, yeah, who knows. But yeah, we put on quite a show here. This is fairly impressive. Normally, Azire and I, when we're playing, we're just like shooting the bull kind of sort of thing. We don't really have to communicate much back and forth, just kind of play and everything works out good. But in this game it was kind of like, I mean, not like special or anything, but we just seemed to have like everything we did seemed to work out pretty perfect. Like basically there was a really big moment here at the start. Well, it turns out it was pretty big at the time. We were just like whatever, like, but yeah. There's a point here where see, I see this guy, and this is just like, suck it. See, I love that. Just 3 of those pens in a row off that. That's just awesome in this thing. See right there, I'm already, okay, so I get hit by this already, 500 gone, and I'm just like, okay, I don't even want to be here anymore. But I don't say anything. But the important thing here is Azire makes a call for us to fall back, and it absolutely wins the game for our team. Like, it is, yeah. I mean, I didn't even dispute it. I was like, yeah, that sounds great. Like, this sucks. I really wanted that light tank dead. I really wanted that E50 gone, but I think Azire's already saying it now. Oh, there's Hesh. So, yeah, this is mine and Azire's first game together, that means, yeah. Because I saw that I Hesh your mom in my first game that I actually just put it on YouTube. But anyway, so Azire's already gone. He's like, let's get out of here. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, man. I'm getting out of here. Like, as soon as I feel it's like safe for me to get out of there, I'm gone, right? Like, and of course, me being an idiot, I'm like, hey, I want to shoot this E50 again. Oh, and I leave him with a nice little present of a damaged ammo rack. There you go, bud. Merry Tuesday. And yeah, like I kind of waited a little bit. It didn't really cost me, but Azire made a call there to get out of there. Like, as soon as that already hit me, look at that overmatch. Like, we end up being quite lucky here because those tanks on our team held that off for quite a while, I think. I mean, I didn't really study this tape before I watched it, but it seemed like they held them off for quite a while. Who knows? But this is, from here on out, this is an absolute like 2-man. I mean, from the time the gun went off, like yeah, I don't know what our team was shooting, or maybe they were giving the dynamic warning shots that I always talk about so often. But yeah, it's just a good example to see of how like we got out of like a really hairy situation and went on to have fairly massive games here. So if you feel somebody's abandoning you, maybe wait till the end of the battle before you send him the hate mail. But look at this one here, though. This is awesome. We absolutely toy with this VKB here. It is just, and he's got another tank with him too, which makes it even more hilarious. So Azire's going after that VK, and oh, there's a freedom back here. Okay, that's nice. VK comes. I'm lucky that they're shooting at him instead of me. This guy here. Oh, all right. Well, I decided to shoot one into the mountain because that was just dumb. I mean, second game in this tank, I felt I did pretty good. Like, this is an absolute beast of a vehicle. So is the Tier 10. I got the 10 later this day, and man, is it ever just a monster tank. Really glad I had that 800,000 free XP there. So we back around that corner. These guys kind of like relaxed, it seemed like. Oh, here's a little cheeky bounce, brutal. But yeah, they see how that worked for us. Like, we backed around the corner, they kind of relaxed, we came around, and then it was just too much for them. That's the beauty of this auto reloader. Like, look at that. It was like 18, 19 seconds, 20 seconds, and we're back in the, again, both of us doing like almost 1,000 damage, and such a fast shooting gun too. But if you notice, I did bounce off the ass or side of that freedom. I've noticed with this this tank that if you like, I mean, this is with like almost every tank, but especially this one, like pen a shot and then basically the exact same shot. If I'm just auto locking, it just seems like it'll give you more bounces if you auto lock. you'll get like a higher percentage of pens. It seems like if you're gonna manually aim, and like most really good players will say that to you. A lot of the best players I know will like auto lock like maybe 5% of their shots total. Like, I'm dead serious. It's a horrible habit. I've actually debated if I didn't use it to keep my turret on target while I was driving around, I was going to try removing it from my controller. I have an Elite controller, so I could program it out of there. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm pretty bad, so I'd end up having some pretty hilarious moments of me driving around with my turret facing the wrong direction and crap like that. So take this, freedom. Oh. Yeah, of course. See, me being a bad auto-loaded player there. The second that guy started to look at me, and he was definitely loaded, I should have backed around that corner and saved my health. But, you know, got to get off that whole clip, man. Yeah. So that was a mistake. But I do have a new target here. We've got a full health Tiger 1. And this is just like, this is prime. This thing is designed to kill Tiger tanks just like everything else in this game. Haha. But it's good to see a game where the decisions that we were both making, like, there's a lot of communication between him and I here, because, like, you know, you want to make sure that you're both not going to get caught on a reload at the same time by somebody or something like that. But we were taking it to these guys. As soon as we left that side, we were dictating terms this entire match, and it was just pretty fun. And we ended up doing this basically all morning against a whole array of people. Like, I think we probably won like 7 out of 8 off the start, him and I, and just like very convincing fashion, most of them. Didn't matter, we had some like 7v7s with tier 10s, and we still just carried the hell out of it. It was awesome. That one's a little cheeky miss there. There we go. So we got 9 kills between us, and our team did 9,793 damage in this game, and Azire and I combined for 12,103 damage. So we absolutely carried the crap out of those 13 kids. So yeah, keep your tank alive and kill everybody you see. Anyways, thanks for joining me, guys, and I hope to see you out on the battlefield. Hopefully you're not in a Skoda T50.